Hello, it's me, Joe Valek, and I am at the boxing gym for Someday Festival. It's a beautiful day. We've got amazing artists on the lineup. We've got a few punters to speak to, and we're going to have a cracking time, as always. So sit back, relax, and get ready for some amazing hip-hop vibes. What'd you have for breakfast today? Let's start with an easy one.
Greg's.
Greg's?
Of course.
Yeah, you have to.
You have to.
A meal deal. I had a meal deal when I got to Paddington at like 12, so...
That's a Weetabix.
Weetabix?
Yeah. Nothing.
Nothing?
Weetabix.
Are you an intermittent faster in the middle?
No, I just don't eat a lot.
I don't know if that's breakfast, I don't know if that's lunch.
It counts. What do you have? What's the meal deal choice?
Bro, do you know what it is? I went to a Sainsbury's. Sainsbury's are kind of dead for like meal deal options.
It's not great.
So I got a BLT because that's like the most easy thing you can go with.
Yeah.
Hula hoops and a water. Simple.
I actually didn't have any breakfast today. I had chicken for breakfast today.
Chicken for breakfast.
Buffalo strips.
Nice.
It's delicious.
Porridge every day. Oats
Every day.
every day, man.
I didn't have breakfast. I skipped breakfast. We actually flew in last night from Ibiza, and I got some melon on the way up. Just before I sing, I like to keep it on the fruit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes we go brown sugar. Sometimes we go for the frozen fruits. Sometimes chocolate when I'm feeling like for that extra sugar boost. But yeah,
Right, is it giving you fuel for a day?
I've eaten nothing else since, and I'm still running. Like we're coming at what 3 o'clock now, so porridge power.
Yeah.
I did see that in the box. I thought, who's got fruit on the ride in? It was
And also I'm sober as well. So I see everyone's got their like bottles of spirit, and I've got melon and
sparkling water.
probiotic juice.
Good.
Hard
Good.
times have changed.
Good for you.
Some boiled eggs
Yeah.
and I can't remember saying some boiled eggs and yeah, I think I just had some boiled eggs, you know. Literally, I'm not really a breakfast person, but I just wanted to eat something before I leave, so some boiled eggs. I think like 3 boiled eggs.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with that.
Yeah. I'm so like a plain eater. I'm not really a meal prep guy. I'm just like, but yeah, some boiled eggs for breakfast.
D-pajama, British citizen king, man, I ain't no prince like William.
Living a dream.
Now tell me, why is DJ Lioness important?
That's my mother. That's the first person that I saw on the decks. That's probably the first person that I ever saw with a huge love for music, and it was in my house. So there was always music running in my house, always reggae music. I saw her interview some of the biggest artists in Jamaica from such a tiny kid, and it was normal to me. So seeing her sit down with the Beanie Mans and the Elephant Mans and just the biggest artists in Jamaica, it just kind of made me realize, yo, like, I can do this. Do you know what I mean? So shout out my mum. My dad can mix as well. So yeah, just in the household, they were just back-to-back sets. That's what it was. Telling you, real life.
I'd love to be your neighbours.
Yeah, man.
Or maybe not, I don't know.
Nah, neighbours were fine. Everyone grew up in St. Paul's, Bristol. Music was always playing. So it was normal.
As long as it's within school hours, right? Not late into the night.
11 p.m., that's the cut-off time. I've known that since a young boy. I know my legal rights when it comes to this noise thing.
You've got to be the most in touch with the Welsh scene Englishman there ever has been. Why do you rate it so much?
Oi, listen, I love everything that's going on in like with the Welsh music scene at the moment. First of all, I rate it so much because it really reminds me of like the grime scene between maybe 2007 to 2010, meaning that it's really organic, it's really pure. Everybody involved in the scene, there's no one that seems to be involved just to make music and to look cool. Everyone really loves it, and it's just, everyone seems to be collaborating, everyone seems to come out for each other, and I really love it. And I don't even call it the Welsh scene anymore. Like, I straight up just refer to it as just part of the UK scenes. Most of my favorite music in the UK are from artists in Wales. And I say Wales because we got King of the North, Sage Todd's repping North Wales. I can't just say South Wales. So yeah, man, some of my favorite artists are from that side of the bridge. I live over that side of the bridge as well. So I gotta know what's going on around me. But yeah, I always rep.
From one Welshman to an honorary Welshman. Thank you very much.
I'll always rep forever. That is what it is. Like, my kids are half Welsh, so them listening to R&B in Welsh and it being normal, like, that's incredible. Do you know what I mean? Like, to them, R&B in Welsh is normal. Reggae in Welsh is normal. So that's amazing. So I'll rep forever. Spread love, don't be a hater, support your friends' stuff, and
Always
just
move it.
be a nice person.
Pull up that.
Yo, never been a pretender, just been a contender. Fighting a good fight for my life, still don't know where I might end up.
You're not from the UK, you said.
No, I'm from Bulgaria.
How does the scene in Bristol compare to back at home?
It's massive.
Yeah.
I don't know about Bristol, just the UK in general. I think we have a lot of artists, but I don't really get that grassroots feel.
Yeah.
I'm kind of hoping that we would grow a bit more, but there's quite a few artists. It's just the most popular music in Bulgaria is completely different.
Oh yeah, what's most popular?
It's called pop folk.
Yeah.
It's a lot of like just party music for stupid people.
You're not a fan?
Nah.
No.
I respect it, but I definitely don't listen to it. 'Cause, I'm 31 and I did have an MP3 player for a while. Those times were different.
Yeah.
Now it's just in my phone. I'm kind of hoping to go back to analog at some point, yeah.
I was talking about this yesterday with my girlfriend, how I used to know the words to songs
Yeah.
because I used to listen to the same 10 songs on
Yeah,
repeat.
exactly. 'Cause
But
that's
now
all
there's
you
too
have.
much choice.
Yeah, exactly.
What track do you listen to as an aspiring musician that makes you think, damn, I wish I made that?
Damn. I saw something the Fortet said recently. He was like, I really want to get away from listening to something and saying exactly what he said. Damn, I made that. But just enjoying it for what it is, then sitting down and making something completely different, not at all directly inspired by that, just doing your own thing. So the inspiration kind of like lives inside of you and it's like subconscious, but it's not, I'm going to make exactly this beat with this beat pattern. So it's whatever I'm listening on the day and it makes me feel good, that's as good inspiration as any. Big up for doing this.
Thank you.
I think this sort of journalism is very important. And I'm also want to kind of try and do this back home because I'm sure there's like tons of artists that nobody knows about. People that don't really believe that they can actually do something with the music, so they just do it for fun, send it to friends. But if I can kind of start documenting that, I can sign. I'm thinking maybe you're kind of also trying to document like this moment in time for music, and you're in a pretty good place to do that. So I wish you all the luck.
Thank you very much. I'll shake your hand.
Just love, man. Just love everyone. We're all gonna die anyway. We might as well love a little bit.
Do you get a lot of good music in Exeter?
No. Occasionally, like, but not often. Nah.
What's the standard night out like in Exeter then?
Shit.
Yeah, no,
Crackheads.
it's not too bad. It gets pretty active sometimes, but it ain't all that.
Live life to the fullest.
Yeah.
Can't answer that.
All along off the shore, I'm not really sure. Once I was blind, but now it seems obvious.
Now, if you had a checkbook and you could get any 3 headliners to your very own festival, dead or alive, who are you bringing?
Ooh, dead or alive. Oh my gosh. Alright, it's gonna be in California.
Yeah.
I'll fly everyone out. Come on, you all come out.
Whole of Bristol.
Whole of Bristol come out. Currency, because he is Yoda. Wiz Khalifa, and I'm bringing back Matt Miller. So Currency, Wiz Khalifa, Matt Miller, and it's just gonna be the waviest thing ever.
Obviously, top headliner, Larry June. Boss Manzilo, I really like Anicia. I like Big Sad 1900, he's from LA. I think I just have like an LA lineup. There's an artist called like 500 Racks that I like. Dead, Nipsey Hussle, what am I on about? Nipsey Hussle would have to be at the top as well. Yeah. Larry and Nipsey. Yeah, God, when you're on the spot, I'm gonna go home now and think of like 20 more names.
It would be between like, it depends if you're going like UK, it would be Skepta, but maybe Travis Scott. I don't know.
It's a good call.
Alright, you know what, MJ? And
Is it Michael Jackson?
Michael Jackson.
Good call.
And Lloyd Carter.
Man, alright, hold on. Alright, it's gonna be the singer from Bathory, and then Yeet, because besides metal, I exclusively listen to Yeet. And then who's the rogue other one? I don't know, like Gwen Stefani or something. Something like that.
That's a wild card choice.
Or like Kitty. If you know about Kitty, you're locked in.
Oh my gosh, that's really hard. I would probably go Leon Bridges, Fleetwood Mac, and Amy Winehouse.
Wow, that's a good lineup. That's a good festival. That could be the best one so far, to be honest with you. Don't tell anyone else I said that.
For me personally, I'd love Children of Zeus on there. Amazing R&B duo from Manchester. They don't get enough love. They're so good. I would love to have Potter Paper. That guy, Potter Paper, is the one who really makes me want to rap, man. I listen to Potter Paper and I just fucking hell, spins your head. Do you know what? Let me pick one close to home. Man like Bawo, one of the coldest, and he's gonna play later. One of the coldest UK artists in the last 10 years, man. Just every song he does makes my head spin.
Yeah.
Absolute character.
Me,
Yeah.
Party Next Door,
Nice.
and it's between Skepta and 50 Cent.
Fuck it, you can have 4.
Thank you. Skepta, 50 Cent, myself, Party Next Door.
Oh, wow, that's good. We were talking about this earlier because I actually put on my own showcases like once every 3 months, and I've been bringing up some of the younger artists I've been writing for. And there's some really sick talent alive right now. Nexa Woods, Kojo from Mercy. There's the soul R&B scene in the UK is bubbling a lot, but it's got to be like Amy, Lauren, Jasmine Sullivan. Yeah, they're my faves.
Dead or alive. That's just silly because I'm going to go Michael Jackson. Are we allowed to say that? Elton John. I would put Skepta on there for the grime elements. I'd put Cass is Dead on there because I'm a big fan of Cass is Dead. Yeah. I would put... and then we've got to get some DJs on there, really. I'd put Screws on there. He's behind the cam over there. Yeah. And I'd get some of the boys on. I'd get Kilo in on there. Little Kilo and MJ back to back.
That would be incredible.
And I'd get Amy Winehouse. I'm just getting everyone.
There's an MC called SO or So Large. He is incredible.
So Large in charge.
Bro, he's incredible, bro. Like SO is, bro. There's a Bellamy with Nancy June on it, and the last 10 minutes he goes off for time. He's one of the best MCs. Probably SO, and then maybe the man, bro. deed0t, bro. What are we talking about? Ooh, D-double, bro. My mum works with D-double's auntie.
Really?
Yeah.
What do they do?
No, I can't disclose that.
Ah, okay.
No, I mean, I can't
But
disclose
do they
that.
get on?
Yeah, they're brethren.
Feeling good.
Put my sunglasses on too. I just played what I want, as always.
That's what you should do as a DJ, right? Those sets are always better.
I feel like my DJ style was very much, oh my god, I love these tunes and let me share my playlist sort of vibe, do you know what I mean?
Talk me through your curl process because it's luscious.
Oh, thanks. No one ever asked me that. So, I went on a bit of a journey. I like all natural hair care. So, to be fair, Lush, I use their curl power. But then there's a brand called Retro Rich, which I also use. So, I'll try and shorten it down, wash it, deep condition it, leave-in conditioner, a little bit of rosemary oil on the ends to make it grow. Then I add all in like my curl creams and then with my brush go through it. And then, yeah, it's actually a bit raggedy today, but don't worry about that.
How was Miami? What did you learn there?
Oh, that was so fun. What I learned in Miami was, I feel like when you go to America, everyone's doing something, everyone's filming themselves, everyone's creating something, and like, you're kind of the odd one out if you're not, whereas in here in the UK, I feel like you get your camera out and people are a bit like, oh, what are they doing? Like, everyone's just not afraid to be themselves and everyone wants to be somebody, which is what I saw when I was there, and it was quite refreshing, because, I don't know, sometimes I feel like I can be a bit much here in the UK, and you go there and you're like, oh, I'm not enough, do you know what I mean? Like, so yeah, it was really eye-opening, and also, they play the best rap in the club. Like, I'm in the club hearing like Low Shimmy, loads of Boss Mandilo, and everything that I like, so I was in my element. Gert Wings! I really enjoyed that, I'm not gonna lie. First time I've had it, delicious. That's it. Easily pleased.
Thank you, Chloe Sage. I'm with Emily at Gert Wings. How you doing, Emily?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. Tell me, what's Gert Wings all about?
Big, bold flavour, amazing, juicy chicken, and yeah, just like having a good time.
If it's my first time at Gert Wings, what would you recommend I order?
I would probably go for the wings and tater tots because they're award winning. We just won at Wingfest London. Or strips. Anything chicken based basically.
And what's your favourite sauce, spicy or mild?
Spicy, I'd go buffalo, original buffalo for sure.
But before I let you get back to making chicken and serving tater tots and whatever else you do, anything you need to get off your chest?
Buy Gert Wings!
Okay, thank you, Emily.
Fake friends keep dropping out, you ain't got nobody to go with. You ain't gotta ask me, let's go sunny Federa. I'm really unstaffing out, we ain't gotta tell them, we just show them. You ain't gotta ask me, let's go sunny Federa.
next to me is Paul Stephen. Hello.
It's Paul Stefan, but
Fuck, let's not.
I don't mind keeping that. I get it all the time. No, mum, like, I hear it all. Like, bro, the Stephen Stefan, yeah, bro.
Come on, with Paul Stefan.
Yo, son.
How you doing, brother? Now you have a very powerful and strong delivery. Now I wondered if this stoic attitude is part of your personality or whether it was a conscious choice in the way that you deliver your music.
I just think I like in terms of how I write my music and how I record my music, I go by like production a lot. So depending on the production, it kind of brings out that side out of me. In some tracks, I'm a bit more chilled, but obviously, as grime being my sort of like foundation, is usually energetic. Even on stoic beats, which that's what I've been doing for like the past year.
Yeah.
Old type bexblu. But yeah, man, yeah. I just think it's just based on the production.
Finish the lyric. They talk about me.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Maybe I'll sing it. I don't know if I'll get the flow quite right, but it was something like, they talk about me.
Fuck. I'm thinking of two, so what, they talk about me.
Opening line of the track.
They talk about me.
If I said it's from Doritos.
Oh my God.
Would that jog your memory?
No! Oh my days! Oh my! Oh yeah. That literally jogged them. Hey, I wasn't expecting that one.
Let's finish it. They talk about me. I don't care.
No.
It's a good one.
Hey, you got me.
But 2018 that was.
Throwback. Yeah, that was a time. That was a time. When I was really just in a fun space. But damn, you.
But what are you most proud of about your creative development since then?
I'll be honest with you, man. I think it was the fact that I was able to just focus on loving what I do, man. I've had a lot of proud moments in terms of reception to certain songs and projects, successful shows and stuff like that. But I think it's just the fact that a lot of creatives take for granted. It's just loving what you do and loving what you make and having that creative freedom.
Yeah.
I think that's something that doesn't get talked about enough. Like, I know the whole aspect of being signed and being major and big, but having that creative freedom is a big deal, man. And I think people are starting to realize that now. You know what I mean?
Do what you want when you want.
Of course. It's where the best art for any artist is being produced. You know what I mean? Not having to dilute or not having to. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Be your raw self, raw and uncut, man. That's how the best music, the best expression is made. So, yeah, creative freedom's probably been like being able to still have that creative freedom over the years. Like, probably my proudest moment, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Well, thanks for sharing. I'm proud of you, and I hope you are too, right?
Thank you, bro. Appreciate that, man. Love, man.
I got this from an unreliable source, so I could be completely out there. So I'll just test it, and we'll cut it if it's not. But I
don't know why I'm laughing, but
if I say that the chimes.
The what?
The chimes.
The chimes. Hey, wait, hold on. I ain't trying to get caught off guard. The chimes.
Does that mean anything to you? With or without you?
No, I'm trying to like.
Okay, maybe it was very unreliable. So
yeah, it must be.
So your mum's not a musician. Called Pauline Cherry.
Oh, I mean, my mum's name is called Pauline, but Cherry, I don't know where that is from.
No.
But listen, 1 point for like, yeah, my mum's, yeah, obviously the name Paul. She named me Paul after her. Like, her name is Pauline. That I'll take that. Yeah.
She's not a singer.
She wasn't a singer, no.
Okay, I knew something was amiss.
Yeah,
with that
yeah. She wasn't a singer. Like my dad was a DJ though and a songwriter. He used to write songs. But yeah. Other than that, yeah, no, she wasn't a singer, Billy. Always moving, keep doing you. All the people, it's tough times, so just keep doing you, man. Stay strong.
Grime or UK hip hop?
UK hip hop, obviously, that's where I started. Yeah, of course.
Yeah. I love both, but grime gets me more in the dance. I do, but it's got to be grime for me. I do love my UK hip hop, I really do, but grime just gets you moving, man. It gets you grinding.
I smoke a lot of weed and loved just being in the freestyle area of it, improv, and I rate rappers, UK hip hop rappers for that, and it's wild the way that people start barring off the top and I love doing that as a singer as well. So I guess that's just my home.
Because you said UK hip hop, I have to say grime. Yeah. Because grime originated here, whereas UK hip hop didn't originate here.
UK hip hop, I don't even need to stutter. Just because I'm like a hip hop rap kind of girl. Obviously, my heart is with American rap, like West Coast, that sort of stuff. So for me, yeah, UK hip hop always.
If I had to pick one, like I could only listen to it for the rest of my life, probably say UK hip hop. Probably, yeah.
Interesting.
Grime.
Why?
I think being a 90s baby, I think that grime was the first British genre that I was able to identify myself with. You know what I mean? Maybe it was just the time I grew up and just obviously I came across garage but grime was the genre that for me I connected with, that I identified myself. So grime any day.
Oh, grime. Yeah.
Why?
It's just more raw. It has that energy. And the skippy flows, the nostalgia. Even though I didn't experience pirate radio and stuff like that, I can kind of see it coming back, and then, like a second coming. And now this time around, I can experience it even from back home.
Grime all day. I am a grime head. It's one of my first loves, along with the Arsenal. Gotta get that in. But yeah, grime for sure.
To me, grime is UK hip hop because a lot of people consider UK hip hop to be rap or a certain tempo. But I think hip hop is the action of doing it. Right. So the action of grabbing the mic and spitting, that's hip hop to me.
Yeah. Nowadays I bounce between both because both are kind of thriving. But what I really love about grime is it's authentically British. Not that UK rap isn't, but you don't have to put UK at the beginning of grime.
I listen to UK rap more, but I ain't got an answer, bro. It's all one to me.
You gave a good answer.
Yeah,
it's a hard line to draw.
Yeah, 100. It's all sick. As long as it all comes from not trying to deceive anyone and be yourself. Yeah. It's real. I would say I have a respect for grime in that it's its own thing. It's unique, innit? So it kind of maybe trumps it.
I think grime.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I had to point certain artists, it would be grime artists. Definitely grime.
UK hip hop.
Yeah. Why?
Just a little bit more chilled. I don't know why. It's just, I like grime. I like everything.
See, alright. I definitely prefer grime. However, I do want to give a shout out to UK hip hop because it's very underrepresented and it's very there's only a few men doing it.
Why do you like grime?
It just has more personality. There's more to it. UK rap's good, but it doesn't have that same feel. It's a different crowd, isn't it? So that's what I think.
Do you agree?
Yeah. I agree with that, to be fair. Yeah.
The Skeppy Halloween special rhythm, you know the one? Yeah. That's an OG, man. Like, I think I know every single word to that fucking cypher. Like, it's gotta be good.
No, it's all up to grime, and grime's on top, and you know, a lot of men wouldn't be here without grime, me included. But shout out to UK hip hop, man, because them men are doing it without the platform that the Americans have, you know what I mean? So shout out to you, shout out to Lord Apex, shout out to fucking Sonny Jim, you know, shout out to fucking, I don't know, Lil Kana, Little Sims, like, I love UK hip hop, man, but yeah, grime's on top always.
Bad answer from me, but I don't have like a preference with any stuff like that. Depends what mood I'm in, man. If I'm in a certain mood and I've got my headphones on and I'm fucking listening to an old like Gets or Skepta tune and it's grime, nothing can really make me feel like that, how that like type of music will make me feel. But then again, same thing with UK hip hop. Like I have an old Jest tune or Klashnikov tune and that will make me feel a type of way. So it's like I can't pick a winner. They're both good for different reasons.
And how do you draw the line between the two genres of UK hip hop and grime?
I think it's the flows, man. I think grime is a DNA, man. Because with grime flows, you can hip hop that is a genre of many type beats. You know, there's boom bap, there's trap, there's all types of hip hop beats. But I think grime for me, to differentiate the two, is the flow, the attitude. Do you know what I mean? Skepta being probably a pioneer in doing that, he's always managed to have that DNA, the way he raps his lyrics, the way it's a certain way we spit that makes it grime. You know what I mean? Despite the beat, instrumental. It's the way we spit. It's grime for me.
The dancehall sound system culture. See, grime is heavily influenced by dancehall music. and the whole sound system and the reload culture. In hip hop it's not the same. I think jungle and garage also influence grime, whereas again, jungle, garage, and dancehall, they don't influence hip hop, but they influence grime. So that's the major difference, I'd say.
I'd say UK hip hop's more about crime, drugs, and shit, whereas grime's more actual life, I guess.
Just the topics, like they cover more ranges. Grime is not that they don't cover a lot of things, but it's a bit more up tempo about the flows, about the bars. Not really about. It is about what you say, but it's more about the delivery than the actual substance of the song. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, I feel like on grime you can come out and just shell and say whatever the fuck you want, as long as it's gas. But with hip hop, what you say actually matters because it's slow and people need to take it in, and it needs to be like.
But yeah, those more rougher beats, kind of like a bit more like wily, old school, Risky Roads kind of stuff. Like those beats, I guess you associate a bit more with the grime side. But then you got a bit newer stuff which pops out with obviously the more hip hop, but it's still classes grime. Yeah. Like Samwise bridged over to a bit of both, like back in the day. So
it's when I think about the 2000s, or you watch something like Kidulthood, you can really see like that grime is the backing. Yeah, it's the backing track to that time, and it still is. And I feel like the UK always defaults back to grime. Every few years, it will default back to grime, and the biggest track is a grime track. So that's why.
what's going on?
Well, just here speaking to a few people. What are you doing, more importantly?
Well, I'm collaborating with Filthy Gorgeous. We're doing a screen printing event, live screen printing. We've got a heat press.
Look at it go.
Plastisol screen printing going on. If you know about Plastisol screen printing, it's difficult to do live, so we're smashing it out. We've got some clothes over here, some exclusives. Let me show you an exclusive. Hold on. Damn, this is the black metal exclusive. Zip up, it's metallic with a bit of black in there, come on. And then we've got some more exclusives. This is the basic metal version, but it's still sick. It's still sick. That's what we're running at the moment. And we've got the purple variant, all coming out on the website over the next week. Check it out. A big journalist in the scene for Bristol for sure. Smashing it out.
Appreciate you, man.
And Ewan obviously doing his thing. Come on.
Ooh, good connection.
Come on.
I'm with Izzy Potter. Sorry.
Well, I'm here with Changing Tunes, which is a charity that does music sessions in prisons, in children's secure units, so like children's prisons, pupil referral units, so schools for kids who've been like excluded from mainstream school, and post-release as well. So, and yeah, lots of like men's prisons, women's prisons, children. We work with everybody. One-to-one sessions, group sessions, like music sessions. We had a songwriting project for mothers in the prison who are like separated from their children. Had a group on the wing of the prison for mentally ill women, and set up a choir there. And a post-release group for women who've been through the criminal justice system. It's fun. It's very like intense and like quite emotionally like impactful, but it's like super fulfilling and so needed. And like music. Everyone loves music and it just holds everything, and it never asks for anything back. The stories that are in there inside prison, like they need to be heard. And to be able to put it into music is like a privilege for me to be able to show someone how to do that. And it's like this magical medicine that, yeah, like I say, like you can put everything in it and it never gets annoyed at you.
What have we got over there? We can walk over to it if you like. Should we go and see the seed session site?
Yeah, this is so funny.
Oh, we've got Dan standing here.
Dan's here and Mark. So Mark.
Hi, Mark. Dan, tell me what Seed Sessions all about then.
So Seed Sessions is a charity group that's organised to support male-identifying musicians with their mental health. It started with the namesake of the organisation unaliving themselves some years ago, and it kind of sparked the conversation about how much we can do more within supporting talking therapies or other kind of therapeutic practices with music mentorship and supporting with community aspects. So basically we We run a monthly jam night as well to just connect musicians and just get people in the flavour of doing those things, while simultaneously having cohorts move into having either one-to-one therapy sessions with our practitioners that we have, and also we have group therapy sessions, and we're looking into just branching out more and more. We do shows, fundraisers and things like that. And yeah, it's amazing. And obviously I was a participant, so it came in from the start of being like, the vision and the stuff wasn't to do with me, but I saw how much importance it was, and I've lost friends to suicide quite a lot over the last few years, and 80% of those are male. And a lot of those were creatives, and a lot of those people had like the aptitude and the expression to go and use their art to talk about their stuff, but it wasn't met. They weren't in an environment where they could be properly heard, supported, given this sort of green light to be like, yo, it's okay, you can stay with us, like you can be in this world.
Who do you think it matters to more, people that think they need it or people that don't?
People that don't. 100%. That's like the silent issue around the mental health category of conversation, is just that, oh, I'm either too privileged or I'm too I was like, oh, nobody wants to hear me, I'm too much aspect, which is where people disappear and they hide and they closet to the point where suicide becomes a possibility. And naturally, it's not something that we use in the dialogue importantly, but it's also an identification that it's, 85% of suicide rates are male identifying people. And then 50%, 60% of them are creatives, people who are facing industry pressure, facing expressional pressure, of being judged because of what they share and all these kind of things. And it's like, to be in anything that's going to normalize humanizing artists in that kind of way, I'm in. I'm here for it.
Thank you for your hard work.
Yeah,
it means
thanks,
a lot.
man. I appreciate it.
A lot of creative people move to London, but you've left London.
Yeah.
Why?
I've been there 10 years now. I'm from Brighton originally. That's how I know Frankie Stew and all those boys. But I met a boy, basically, and I met travelling, and he lived out in the countryside, showed me a really peaceful way of life. Yeah. And I feel like now I'm coming up 3 days a week. The quality of life, the peace, serenity. I have chickens and with my own eggs, and we grow our own vegetables. It's just a different way of life for me now. And yeah, London's sick. When you're coming up as an artist, I think it's really great to be there, go to showcases and be networking loads. But I've established a lot of places I like to work, and I'm happy. So I just want to come away and commute now. So
your music is very raw, very emotional, but I wonder, is it emotionally taxing to write and sing like this?
Yeah, it is, I guess. In the moment when I was writing before, there was a lot of struggle, and there was a lot of strife and a lot of substance abuse and stresses in my life that I would hit the studio. A lot of people take time to think about what they want to write about, but I like to go in the peak of the storm and just get stuck in. Even nights after I've had a row with my boyfriend, the tone of voice that I present in that space is gritty, and I just love to capture that. But now I'm happy and I'm really settled. I think there's going to be different kind of music that's going to be coming out. I really want some high vibrational soul, heavy harmonies, beautiful, happy, uplifting music. So you should be hearing more of that from me.
And you've worked with a lot of amazing people like Nile Rodgers, Stormzy, Flatbush Zombies. Yeah. Who taught you the most?
Whoa, that's a hard one, I have a lot of producers that taught me a lot. I mean, the guys I worked with, Flatbush, were amazing. Eric the Architect is such a talent, and not just his music, but the artwork for everything is encapsulates. When he does a project, it's not just about the music, it's about the rollout, your PR, what the merch looks like, and I think that made me be a bit more meticulous with it. Yeah. Performing never feels like a chore. It's an expression, and I think I feel it cathartic after I finish singing. So really, my self-care is long baths pre and post gigs, making sure that I'm in nature and just taking care of myself, taking time for myself to not just be Sophie Faith, but to actually live an honest life, with purpose, doing other things as well.
And melon, don't forget the melon.
And melon. I'm growing melons at the moment.
You're growing melons?
I'm growing melons. Me and my boyfriend, we both love growing veg, and we've got a polytunnel. Yeah. And because it's been so hot this year, we've been able to grow watermelon, mango mel. Wow. We've got loads of stuff going on this year, so yeah.
Okay, now I'm officially jealous. I was a little bit before, but now I'm super jealous.
Come down.
Yeah, maybe I will. Yeah. You heard it here first, I'm going.
Thank you for having me here today. Frankie Stew Harvey Gunn, can't wait for the set. And yeah, Bristol, bless up. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, how we doing, people?
I wanted to start with a quote, actually, if that's all right.
Oh my gosh.
It says, "What you have in life is literally just the connections and experiences and the people you choose to interact with." What does this mean to you?
Bro, when you're on your deathbed, yeah, all you've actually got is your memories. People that go on solo holidays, I don't get it. How would you want to go on a holiday and not have anyone to share it with? I think the main thing in life is the people that you meet, the experiences that you have and the connections you make. And that's why I do this music thing, because I get to meet so many great people and have a great experience. So yeah, quote me on that one, because that's me in a nutshell.
Now, you're also a self-professed surface level music listener. Has
Yeah.
this hindered or supported being original as a musician?
Do you know what? Because I always say this, like when I grew up, I didn't have the kind of parents that are like, put you on to Stevie Wonder, Michael Jackson. Like my family was just
South African music tapes, right?
South American, yeah.
South American. I can't read.
So they're so like focused on working that they don't take a second. So I had to figure it all out by myself. So I feel like I don't have no playlist on Spotify. I just listen to my likes and then I just keep adding to them.
Yeah.
But I feel like it always keeps you fresh and wanting something new. And I feel like when you listen to my catalogue, it's always changing. I don't stick to one genre. What I'm feeling, I put it out there. So I feel like it helps in a way. It helps in a way.
Why was it South American music tapes?
So I grew up, so my mum's from Paraguay. Big up Paraguay. There's not a lot of us in the UK. But I just grew up listening to like bachata, merengue, salsa. Like nothing from here. The only English music I used to listen to was Heart FM on the way to school.
Yeah.
When my mum was driving me, Jamie Feetson and Harriet Scott on Heart FM.
Yeah.
So that's when I would find my little, do you know what I mean, music from here. But I grew up just listening to loads of South American stuff, man.
Does sushi really taste better on a private jet?
Listen, yeah. It's crazy how life can get. I'm eating sushi on a private jet. Sushi on a private jet tastes absolutely spectacular.
Yeah.
It doesn't get better than that. It doesn't get better than that. But do you know what it is? I kind of regret getting on a private jet. Because then this year when I'm like, oh, I'm taking a flight, they're like, is it a private jet? And I'm like, no, it's EasyJet.
Yeah.
And it just ruins everything.
Doesn't hit the same.
EasyJet is the same as a private jet, I'll
It's
tell
okay.
you.
You're environmentally conscious. You're thinking about the carbon footprint.
You know what I'm saying? In it. I got a load of new music coming soon. deed0t in the dance. We got some house ones, some rap ones, some this, some that. Stay tuned.
Yes, Danny Sanchez. Who's the most underrated artist in the UK scene right now?
In the UK scene, underrated.
Do you know what? I've always got to go with Tay Jordan. He's one of my favourites just because obviously his sound is the closest to like what I listen to in other genres.
Casino. Cuba, can I show the camera? Of course. This guy. Underrated.
I'm gonna say this only because I think that he should be up there. But those that know. And it's A2. So A2, South London, he's the most underrated artist. But actually, whenever I like a new rapper, and I go on their Instagram profile, they're following him. So the right people know.
Also, there's an artist called Z Stack. He's more like real rap, but I really, really like him as well.
Probably the original.
Yeah?
Yeah. I think I'm in his Instagram group, and that's how I learned about this. I was like, it's perfect because I'm going to be in Bristol anyway. And I just can't believe that he still has like double digits in the thousands of monthly listeners, but I think he's slowly like building. I'm just waiting for his album.
I would go as far as to say, without A2, a lot of the rappers at a festival like this won't even be doing it.
I hate even calling people underrated. I don't think they're underrated. They just maybe haven't had the biggest pinnacle yet, but it's coming. Do you know what I mean?
I'm good, mate. How are you?
Yeah, lovely. It's a beautiful day for it. Crowd has turned up.
It's a lovely day for it. It's what it is, mate. It's an absolutely fantastic day. And yeah, crowd's out. Can't complain.
Your parents support your career choices?
They do support my career choices. Yeah. Yeah, they do.
That's nice to hear. I mean, in 2025, most parents do, but some might not.
Yeah, it takes some convincing until I'm up there. But we've had a few things that have helped let mumsy know that it's a serious thing.
And when we look back to Sweet Like from 2021, your first release, what are you most proud of about your development since then?
A lot. I've got a bit of a thing with that tune. Whenever I get the opportunity to take it off all digital platforms, I'll be taking that opportunity.
Okay.
But you know what it was? I was like 18 and I got signed before I'd ever made a tune. So
really?
Yeah. So there was like I was just learning, innit? I was like learning how to make a song. So So that was like one of the first tunes I ever made, like in the studio ever. So yeah, and I think we've moved forward and we've grown, and like people can see that. But yeah, when I get the opportunity, that song's coming down.
Any advice you want to give to young artists then about avoiding contracts?
In terms of contracts, I would just say, just do your own thing for the time being, because really you don't need a label. They're good, but like, you may as well just practice loads and get good, and then if one comes along that's going to take you to the next level, then fair enough. But I wasn't even making music, so obviously it came about and I was like, fuck it, I may as well. But can't swear. Can I swear?
You can swear.
But yeah, I would say just get a mic and get a laptop and find some random beats on YouTube and just write some shit and like get good at it. And then if you're good, a label will come and chat to you.
Yeah.
But don't go after it, because
it's good advice. Thank you for sharing.
No worries. Keep your eyes peeled, because there's an EP in the works and on the way. So just, how long going to be about this year?
Spice rum is better with apple juice and ice. Spice rum is better with apple juice than it is with Coke. But the apple juice has to be fake. It has to be the one from concentrate, because it's basically sugar in it.
Talk to me though, what was going through your mind when you decided to walk the entire length of a number of the tube lines? What were you thinking, man?
You know what? It started out as promo content for a song I've got called Victoria Line, which is on my new mixtape, London Borough Boom. But then after I'd done the first video, which was the Victoria Line, the response was so good that I was just like, oh, let me do another one.
Yeah.
Then done Bakerloo, Jubilee, Windrush. I'd spent that in 2 days, so that was crazy. And yeah, man, the whole summer, just doing every single line, basically, that I can.
Which was the best?
Victoria Line's the best.
Which would you never do again?
Bakerloo.
Yeah.
That Bakerloo took me 10 hours.
You're perhaps the most London-centric artist in the UK.
Makes me happy.
However, I want to know, how does it feel when you're outside of London doing a show like today in Bristol?
Oh, it's sick, yeah? Because it's like, all right, cool. I'm known in London, but it's nice to like connect with people outside of where I usually am. And like even today, I'm gonna do my song London. I'm probably gonna remix it and put the word Bristol in there so people feel more included, like, and just see what happens.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's nice. It's nice to expand, because at some point I would love to do a UK tour.
Yeah.
So being booked for festivals like this outside of London is a great way to, you know, go towards that sort of journey. Yeah, man.
What's the most important thing traveling outside of London has taught you?
To be very grateful for the transport system in London.
Tell me about London Borough Boom.
Yeah, man, it's the soundtrack of the city. It's a project that celebrates London. It's for every Londoner that appreciates London. And it's also for people who are not from London who appreciate London. Or anybody that just wants to hear something that sounds like London. This is a key prime example of that. And I hope that in years to come, it's something that people reference as like, yo, this is the sound of London. You know, it's represented London at this time period. So, yeah.
You said, the urge is to self-destruct, but discipline over destructive vibes.
Yeah.
Can you expand on this and give some advice to people who are teetering on the line between the two?
Okay, do you know what my privilege is, bro?
Yeah, no, I don't. Tell me more.
My privilege is that I have purpose for being a musical artist. And I focus on my purpose. That's what keeps me going. Because a lot, in my mind, yeah, there's a lot of reasons to be down and depressed about the earth, about this world in general, yeah? But what keeps me going is following my passion and pouring into my passion, which is being this musical artist that I am. And I'm being the weird map nerd who talks about London and connects with people through that, and I clocked it. For me, it's easy for me to like waste my life away, not try and live out my dreams, do a lot of self-destructive things, let myself go, but I got something to live for, innit? And not everybody does, so I appreciate that, and I'm trying to not take it for granted, innit? And anybody watching, what I would say is, if you haven't found your purpose, I think it's important that you try to find it. Obviously, it's easier said than done, but once you find something that you know you feel passionate about, focus on that. That's what keeps you going. Beyond all the bullshit, beyond all the noise, beyond all the troubles and traumas of the world that will always be here inevitably, bruv, have something that people can't take away from you. That's what I think. Come on, what? My bro. Yes. Boom, booming, come on.
Memories from as a kid, football matches down the thick. Grateful for all you did for ish.
Bristol's 10 out of 10. Manchester's always going to be home, but Bristol's great, man. You know what I mean?
Potentially a sensitive question for you. Manchester United, you're a big fan. They've not been doing the best the last few years, so I want to know if you could bring back any three legacy players from their history that can play in the team now that you think would save the day, who are you bringing?
Oh my gosh, that is a sick question. I definitely have to bring back Wayne Rooney without a doubt, bro. The things that he do, you know what it is? I have to say Wayne Rooney because he does it at the top of the pitch, at the bottom of the pitch. So definitely Wayne Rooney just because he's a United legend. I'd have to bring back Van der Sar as well, bro, because oh Nana, Jesus Christ, bro. You know what it is? I don't even watch. I just have flashbacks to when I was watching. I have to stop watching now because it's that. You know what I mean? So Van der Sar and just for a bit of solidarity, I want to say two, but I'll say one. Either Vidic or Ferdinand, one of them. You know what I mean? One of them. Probably. I'll probably say Vidic. Ferdinand is definitely a legend, you know what I'm saying? But I think just
Vidic has the aggression that you need.
He's got the aggression. Ferdinand is it's hard to pick, but I'll go with Vidic. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you've got a football mind. She chose a striker, a defender, and a keeper, right? So you're thinking about the whole pitch.
Yeah, 100%.
And obviously, if there was going to be a midfielder, it would have to be Scholes. Or would it not?
Yeah, 100%. It's just that, like you said, it's the work rate, the aggression. It's like, and to be honest, because you only gave me 3, I feel like Wayne Rooney does all that anyway. You know what I'm saying? That's why, you know what I'm saying.
Well, those are great choices anyway. Yeah. Now, I got a quote from you, so let me just bring out the phone to make sure I get it right. The way you are in the shower is different than when you're around people. What did you mean by this, and how does that influence you creatively?
I think, you know what, you're asking me, but the thing is, I think any listener listening right now will just imagine themselves in the shower singing, like, to themselves, nobody listening. It's just that sense of, I am me, like, I'm being myself. These are things that maybe other people wouldn't see, you know. So I think that influences me creatively because it just kind of reminds me to whatever I want to do, like, just do it without the fear of what other people might think. You know what I'm saying? It's as straightforward as that. I think some people get scared and think, oh, will people like this? No, you do you and trust that will work, and you'll be surprised at where you get, because a lot of really what makes people believe in what you've got going on is your own confidence in what you have going on. So just take yourself back to the time where, you know, you're in the shower. Hopefully you take one every day. You know what I'm saying? Of course. When you, when you're singing in the shower and stuff, and like, just think about you're actually not caring who's listening. That's how you need to treat it. Anything that you go into in everyday life, because, you know, you've only really got yourself, and I think when you have yourself, other people will also have you. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Is that something you had to learn, or have you always been like that?
I learned it pretty quickly, like especially when I used to go studio. Like, I learned pretty quickly that I feel like I'm only going 60% when I can be going 95. And I realized pretty quickly that a lot of what was influencing me was the people around me. I didn't want to experiment like around people in the studio. So like, I learned it pretty quickly. Probably like less than like 2 months into when I started writing music. I thought I need to get in my own space, because I do a lot of things when people aren't looking that are different compared to when people are looking. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing that I know everybody will have that side to them. When people aren't looking, you do some very creative things, and when people are looking, you might shy away because you don't know what people think, but you have to just go for it. I've got amazing things happening for the rest of the year, just to stay tapped in, man. Large up yourself, man. It's been a pleasure, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, man.
Rappers get a lot of shine, but producers deserve it too. So who are some of the best producers in the UK, maybe now or possibly ever as well?
bexblu, T.O, Screws.
It's probably bexblu.
Yeah.
No, actually, it's Screws as well. I've been listening to a lot of those guys, so as you can probably tell.
Sos Traparazzi for me is incredibly, I would go to say is they're underrated, because actually the scope of what he can make and the quality is insane. So shout out Sus. I like Oakland as well.
Actually, I know that Nux is a producer, and I think he produced a lot of his songs, and I just I thought it was someone else, and I was like, oh, that's a perfect combo. And then I realized it's him. It's like now it makes sense why he flows so well on his songs.
Obviously, my good friends like Matabelli, Surty, Slower, and I love all of their beats.
Do you know what? It's got to be Spiral, and Rapid from Rough Squad. I think their production, legendary beats that's come out of this country, especially Rapid, like Rough Squad.
Yeah, Rough Squad, that is a good shout. I can't believe no one's actually said that yet today.
Yeah, like they don't know they've actually produced like some classic, timeless instrumentals to come out of this Great Britain period. You know what I mean? So Rough Squad, Rapid, yeah, they've done their thing as well, bro.
My boy Camel, he's produced all my hits and he's the coldest producer I've ever worked with. What that guy can do with such little effort is amazing. Literally, I made the song called No Effort. Camel said, bless this beat. I said I with no effort. He's the coldest. Camel, big up Camel every time.
Ooh, shout out YJ Lytech, shout out Finn Wigan, shout out Full Stop Nathan, shout out Samo. Big up Samson, he's part of Level Collective, but even if he wasn't, he's cold, I've got to big him up. Big up Fraser the Third, producer I've been working with for years. Hey bro, there's bare people though. There's actually bare people. There's so many people. It's hard to say everybody. Shout out my big brother. He's called Aquaberry Sweater. Trust me. He produced Notice Me.
Khalil
Wolf.
Khalil Wolf is an OG producer. I'm pretty sure he produces all of his own music. So I got to shout out Khalil, man.
I've been producing myself as well. I'm gonna big up me.
Belfort. Get to know. Belfort is the best. He produces all my shit, but he's a serious producer. And he's due his flowers. So yeah, Belfort.
Manny Dubs, Kamel, M1 is always killing it.
There's some honourable mentions. Parked Up is cold. Roddy and GW are cold. Jojo's cold. There's a load of cold ones, but Belfort's my guy. I think, yeah, we make the best music together.
Everyone that is fucking doing something where they're trying, and not just trying, but like letting it happen, you get me?
Yeah.
You know what you're doing, you don't need me to say it. Big up to you, innit? Big up.
Said I know I can call you all the time, and maybe that's the issue. Like why you always trying to cause a scene, here come the tissues.
A big part of your ethos is, quote, not forcing it. As just cultural significance has grown and your fee has gone up, how do you balance that ethos without turning down good opportunities?
I think, do you know what it is? Because I like a lot of music, a lot of the opportunities I'm getting is still to do with like the kind of stuff that I want to run in it. So like, if a big rapper does come to me, sometimes they want to make like my kind of stuff. And I love that, bro. And like, and I love all types of music, so it's not really forcing it to me. Like, I like to just make like a whole bunch of shit. I mean, if they try and maybe do a pop record, might be a bit different, innit? I might be forcing it then, but not forcing it. It's just about like, you know, not trying to do shit just to pop. Like, you gotta do shit that you actually like and you actually love. Like, yeah, bro, yeah, very simple.
You've pretty much pioneered an entirely new wave of grime. So what's the feeling like when you hear other producers replicating your style?
Oh, bro. Look, I'll say this, like, this new wave of grime that I'm working on, like, I did not start it, and I don't want to claim to start it. I'm gonna say right now, shout out to Qualum, first of all. He created Mellow Grime. Shout out to Wilfred, shout out to Wise, shout out to Oakland, shout out to, a bunch of man. Oakland, they were all doing it before me, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't want to ever claim, like, I'm, that I started the genre. There was hella man before me that are doing it, hella man after me. However, as you say, if people fuck with my stuff, they want to make similar stuff, I love that. That is the best thing that someone can do to compliment me. I love it, bro. Like, back in the day, like when I was influenced by different artists and they would have a great effect on me and I would make the music that I'd want to make, it's amazing.
Oh, he's a handsome fella, ain't he? Sorry.
No, I'll say this though. He was on Mellow Grime before I was doing Mellow Grime as well. I want to say this. Him and Wilfred were making Mellow Grime tunes, but before I was doing Mellow Grime tunes. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
so I never want to claim to be a pioneer of it or anything like that.
He is a pioneer, don't worry.
That's what I said.
My goal with this whole music shit, I want to make great albums. I want to make albums like LP by JPEG Mafia, like Black Star, like Mad Villainy, like Konnichiwa, like Simbi. There's so many masterpieces, and I want to include myself in that group. So hopefully next year, Terminally Online, debut album coming out next year. I'm working on it now. Yeah, man. Just great albums.
You
great
belong
music.
in that group. You definitely belong there. So.
I hope so,
I
bro.
have
But the music's got to prove itself. But yeah, of course, bro. Thank you, man. Shout out to Bristol, man. Bristol is one of the best places to perform. There's two places that shell it every time, and that's Bristol and Manchester. So yeah, shout out to Bristol. Yeah, man. Thank you, bro. Good interview.
bexblu. What a guy. I wanted to start off with a quote from your dad.
Oh my days. What?
You can only deceive yourself. Why is that important to you?
Yo! What the fuck?
You with Joe Valek now?
Where did you find that?
Online.
Fair enough. What does that mean to me? I mean, I feel like it's kind of obvious. It's just like, if you lie, it doesn't matter who you're trying to trick, you're really tricking yourself. That came from him coming upstairs and catching me pretending to read, and he'd say, if you're not reading, he's not the one that's going to be affected. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, just be yourself. Like, yeah.
I hear it.
Yeah.
But thanks, Dad.
I'm thrown off. I could answer that way better, but I can't believe you asked that. Big respect, though.
Also, you get influence from a lot of areas, such as WWE video games, indie rock, MTV, and Asheroth, of course.
100.
But something I wanted to learn more about is how the music and culture of the Itsekiri inspires you.
Itsekiri? What's
Itsekiri, Nigerian.
Oh, Shekiri, my tribe. Yeah. I appreciate you doing the research, man. Oh, that's in my blood. That's
Itsekiri.
Ishekiri, yeah. That's just in my blood. It's part of who I am. It's a small tribe in Nigeria, but rich in culture. It derives from Yoruba. What does it mean to me? It's just part of who I am, man. Like, I'm doing a little bit of research into it as I've gotten older. It's just made things click even more. So, yeah, my name, Bawo, is my real name. It's an Ishekiri name as well, so it's just part of who I am. Like,
What does it mean?
My full name means God is with you.
It's a good name.
Well, what we call God, but God is with you, yeah.
Okay. And what's God look like for you?
God looks like nature. God looks like creativity. Everything you see right now is God. We're all God, I think. Life is God.
You're a very grounded guy, but people might think you're only and always serious. But I know that's not the case. I can tell. So tell me, what's something that never fails to make you laugh?
Dad jokes. I like stupid jokes. I like one-liners and shit.
Yeah.
I watch like one-liner comedians all the time. I love stupid jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah, like what's you call?
Come on.
What's you call a guy with a seagull on his head?
I don't know.
Cliff. Shit like that. Yeah.
My dad told me a good one actually recently. He said, did you know that in Dubai, they don't like the Flintstones at all. They hate the Flintstones. They don't like American TV.
Why?
But if you go just across the border, Abu Dhabi do.
That's all right.
I said, thanks, Dad.
That shit's right on my street. Live your life, innit? We're all gonna fucking die, so live your life.
Do what it takes, my guy. Cloudy days, but I aim for the sky. When the stakes are high, gotta remind myself of the why. I'm trying to think. I can't rely on a wave in a game where if you don't...
Cool.
Good. Fucking strong clap.
It was very good. I'm stealing that.
I was clapping from young, apparently. My mum used to say when I was a kid, I was clicking and clapping like from birth. So there you go.
Yeah, clapping from early, yeah. Me too.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to start with a quote from, I think it's from you, Harvey, and you said that exercise is solo, and it's something where you always get what you put in. With exercise, the hours I put in, you always get what you deserve. Can you expand on this feeling?
Yeah, great. If I may say so myself. No, it's yeah, do you know what? I've always thought that it's one of the very few things in life, like with music, this is another example, you won't always get what you put in. I think because of the factor of how it is, and it's the same with many other pursuits in life, because for various reasons, you know, you're not putting music out into a void, are you? You're putting it out into systems. But exercise is something you always will get what you put in. because there are no kind of those barriers of resistance. I will also say though, that's the same with any like skill. Like you can get what you put out in your skill as a musician, as a producer or a writer. If you fucking sit at home writing all day, every single day, you will be very good. You might not, it doesn't necessarily mean you'll like to reap the rewards of it, but in terms of your skill, you certainly will. Yeah.
And what advice would you give to people who are struggling with feeling like they're not getting out what they put in with music?
Oh, good question. Keep going, man. And you know, it depends what you want out from it. It's fake, isn't it? You know, like if everyone wants to blow and be big and really successful, it's like, well, define success, man. You know, are you happy? Do you feel like you're expressing yourself when you're writing lyrics? And do you get a thrill and fun out of like writing and recording tunes, performing tunes? It's like, you don't have to fucking be on the radio or be on TV, as it were, to like deem yourself successful. It all depends what you know, how you see success, I guess, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's like, there's not much to it really, is there, than just, self-expression and making stuff. I feel like that's, I think now, especially with like, you know, fucking, like how, with social media, like you probably maybe, you know, emerging artists might feel a lot more pressure, I feel like, than we did, like when we was, you know, first started making music. But yeah, you got to go into it for the love. I think if you're going into it for anything else, if you're going into music for the fucking money, you're probably better off going and work in the city. But yeah.
Yeah, mad thing to go into if you want money. Let me tell you.
Frankie, tell me about the time you bumped into Dirty Dyke at Boom Bap Festival.
Oh fuck, you've really done your research from like 15 years ago.
That's how we do it on Joe Valek's channel.
Yeah, I mean, oh god, I don't have much memories of that festival, unfortunately.
I remember we went to that festival once to play there, and we got told the wrong time when we got there, and our set had finished. We had to drive straight back home.
Yeah. Apparently someone was on the stage before us saying, oh, Frankie Stew thinks he's too good to perform at Boom Bap. It's like, nah, you just told us the wrong time, bro.
Important life lessons there.
Yeah, we've had a lot of them, man, a lot of them. I remember coming to Bristol as well once. I can't really say the venue, but a long time ago, and your dad fucking drove us up here and played to a room of literally like 4 or 5 people.
Yeah, we live in Brighton, right? So I said to my dad, oh, me and Harvey got a show tonight, can you drive us? We're in the car. He's like, yeah, where is it? It's at Bristol. It's like fucking 5 hours away.
I think he just waited in the car outside. Like, we got in silence. Like, we'll keep going, man. Next time.
Yeah.
I have a rare opportunity to actually flip the classic question. Okay, so if you could go back in time to 2010, 11, or whatever it was when you first started making music, what would you say to each other?
Ooh, great question. Keep doing exactly what you're doing.
Yeah.
No, really, not on an arrogant one. Yeah. Just keep doing what you're doing because you're having fun, you're expressing yourself, and that's what it's all about. And if we keep doing that, you know, I don't know, we're still having so much fun with it now. It feels like we're still are like teenagers, just having fun and expressing ourselves and making tunes. And you know, the fact that we fucking now do it as a job and people like listening to it is fucking cool. A great bonus, man. But like, even if they weren't, I'd still be doing it just because I'm weirdo, like, you know, it gives me something. No,
do you agree, Harvey? You look like you've got some choice words to say to Frankie.
I definitely, I wouldn't change anything. Like, I love the way everything's played out. It's been awesome, man. Like, I'm a big believer in that. Someone asked something like that before, my missus, like, would you like to travel? Like, if you could time travel, would you change anything? Say, no, man. Let it roll out, and it's rolled out so nice, so well, and yeah, you know, the highs and lows of the journey, but it's a real journey, innit? And I'd say thank you, you keep cracking on, son.
Thank you, boys.
Okay. Thanks, mate.
Respect to you.
Thanks, man. Appreciate you guys.
Appreciate it.
Because of where we are, I want to know if you can finish this sentence. Someday I will
drop a masterpiece.
Just one?
Yeah.
Someday I will
interview Larry June and DJ in LA at Rolling Loud. That's like my bucket list thing, to go to LA and DJ and play West Coast for a whole hour.
Someday I'll be happy. That's what I'll say. Not like I'm not happy now, but I think people just strive for happiness. You know what I mean? And whatever it is, that doesn't mean financial or whatever it is. As long as you're happy, that's the main thing. So you just gotta know that that's what you're aiming for in whatever you do. So
someday I will
be where I want to be. I'm gonna go with this. Someday I want to be where I want to be. I don't even know.
You're not there yet?
Is. Yeah, I am there, but there's geographically, expectationally for me as an artist, there's some steps that I'm gonna get someday.
I believe in you.
I believe in you.
Thank you. Shake your hands. Someday I will.
Cool, you caught me off guard here. Someday I'll get me some Gert wings, man, because I haven't tried them before and I heard they're very, very good.
Someday I will.
Be a millionaire.
You're not already?
No, sadly not.
You're not the chicken.
Lie.
Chicken oligarch.
No.
Yeah.
Someday I will.
Shit. You know what? Someday I will turn up on my haters. I'ma turn up. Turn up.
On site.
You done know.
Come
Always
on.
moving. Keep going, man.
Someday I will headline Brixton O2 in my own backyard. And my mum's going to be at the top little fucking bit. And it's going to be brilliant. Brixton O2, Danny Santos headliner someday.
Someday I will.
Play at a festival in America.
Someday I will.
Feel good. I don't feel good. No, I'm kidding. No, for sure, yeah. I will have done something that makes me feel complete. Not everything, just one. I think one thing is enough so you can say, good.
I did that. I really did that.
I did that. And then that opens all the other doors anyway.
Someday I will.
Make an album that I love.
Interesting. And you haven't done that yet?
Oh no, I ain't made an album. I made projects, but I haven't made an album. What I consider an album. Yeah, one day I'll make an album I love, 100%.
Someday I will.
Buy a Lamborghini.
Nice. Someday I will.
Be rich.
Good. And you. Someday I will.
Travel to all the countries in the world.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. There's 196 out there. You got it.
I got it. It'll do. It'll happen.
What's your someday?
Someday I will interview Skepta. Definitely. He's always on the list.
Done, always. That's already on its way.
And I'd love to do someday I will host like an evening with Joe Valek with like live interviews with an audience.
Yeah, I can see that for you. It's happening. Guys, get your tickets. Evening with Joe Valek.
Someday I will.
Have a factory.
Yeah?
Yeah, a green factory though.
Yeah? What's a green factory?
Well, like, I'm not exploiting people. That's what I mean. Like, good quality products, not no Timu, cotton, serious cotton, and we'll have, yeah, just this, but see this whole room?
Yeah.
That scale of machines pumping out sick clothes with technical inks and shit like that.
Someday I will.
Go to Bristol, shell it down.
Someday I will.
Someday I will be at a festival in Bristol, which will be headlined by Frankie Stew and Harvey Gunn, and there'll be a bag of artists on the lineup that are sick and 30, including a guy called D-Original. Yeah.
Someday I will return to Bristol and do Someday Volume 2.
Someday I will return to Bristol with Harv.
Yes,
for Someday Festival too.
I'll be there. I'll be there.
Wow, what a flipping day. We spoke to everyone and we had a great time. Thank you to all the punters. Thank you to the people working in the chill zone. Thank you to all the artists. You were incredible. I'm flipping tired. You can hear my voice. That's gone from shouting because the music was so flipping good. So, hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you soon. Joe Valek, peace out.
Alright, fuck it out.
Ciao.